Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. He'll get this off to Etienne. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down now, but that clock rolling.
That's good for another Jacksonville. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Lawrence. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
But normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Lawrence going to throw again. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
Now Lawrence going for it all. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, 28 yards. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level. McManus's point after is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
17-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On third down, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it. Incomplete.
Title of this defense makes a stand. They'd given up touchdowns in their first 2 drives, but here they said, we've got to put a stop to that. Good coverage there to force a punting situation and a 4th down.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. How about this? They'll change it at the line. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Let's go for Jaguars. First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard
They'll
line.
send Kirk in motion right. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by McManus is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because...
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the Jaguars are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll send Kirk in motion right. They go play action now. Lawrence. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run with Etienne. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Doug Peterson going to roll the dice here. They will go for it on 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
5 yards on the play. That's good for a Jaguars.
Back to the ground with Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
Another tote for Etienne. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
The slot man in motion right. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham. 51 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Jaguars 17.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up.
Onside kick recovered by the Jaguars.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Straight ahead, ETN. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 quarters have come and gone. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. On play action, Lawrence. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin Ridley. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That's caught. It's Flowers. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Lamar changing the play. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now Jackson on 2nd down. He completes it to Beckham. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Baltimore.
Now Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have taken a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the fourth, and now they're going to try an onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter, you got to feel pretty good as a defense.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Jaguars.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. ETN on the toss right. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Throwing now, Lawrence. Looking deep downfield. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Jackson going to change things up a bit. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 18-yard line.
Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And they're able to get this one across the 35. But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Now they'll audible to something else. That is caught, Bateman.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Jackson.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Now Jackson.
He's got it.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's 1st and goal. Jackson.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Tucker with the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Maybe looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one there. They took a shot, hoping to find a way to sneak into field goal range, but it's incomplete. And now with time almost gone, the task gets much more difficult.
Back to throw. Lawrence. This ball intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group.
With that, we sign off from Jackson.